Hi everyone, welcome back to Whispers of a Machine. On our last episode, we managed to find the murder weapon, but for this episode, we're still looking for the nutrient canister so that we could stabilize the kid in the apartment. Let's go to the school, cause last time I remember I showed Walter a picture of Katarina. So I'm just going to the school to check if we could find another picture there.
Pictures of teachers and staff decorate the wall. Some are from way back when the school was founded. No names anywhere, though. There are a number of women here who could be Katarina, but it's hard to be sure without something specific to go on.
Let's try to use this photo.
Okay, let's see if I can find any similarities between any of these women and the picture I have. Oh, right here. Same brass necklace. This has got to be her. All right, I took the picture. Perhaps someone will recognize her.
Let's try to go to a police station and ask Gabriel or the commissary if they know the picture.
Do you recognize this woman?
Sure, that's Melinda. She's
What?
she's just kind of cute is all.
Oh. Okay.
Commissary?
Yes,
Do you recognize this woman?
that's the young teacher, isn't it?
Yes, I found the picture in the school.
I see. I don't know much else about her.
This guy doesn't know anything. Okay, let's try to go to Walter.
Hi again.
Hey there. What can I do you for?
I'm off. See you later.
Take care.
Bye-bye, police lady.
Do you know this woman?
Oh, her. I sometimes spot her off the beaten path, actually.
You do? Where?
By the junk heap. Dunno what business she's got there, but I notice her sometimes when I collect parts. She thinks nobody sees her, all sneaky and quick. But I've got keen eyes.
Perfect. Thanks a lot, Walter.
Oh, that's a nice revelation. Let's go to the junk heap. Oh, now there's two kids in here. Let's talk to them.
Looks like he's holding some kind of map.
Hey, you wanna go do something?
I'm tired. Let's just hang out.
Hey, kids.
Hey.
Theo, that's the lady that Miss M.
Shut up, Alicia.
Now, wait a minute. Alicia, is it? You know Miss M?
Of course we do, ma'am. We're kids. She's our teacher.
Yeah, we just know her from school and stuff.
Right. So you haven't seen Miss M around today, have you?
Nope.
Well, I have a few questions for you.
So they're relaxed actually. Let's try to ask about Carl.
Do you know what happened yesterday to a man named Carl?
My friend told me that somebody murdered him with a knife. I bet it was totally gross.
I bet you wouldn't say that if you saw it for real, Theo. You'd just be sad.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, huh? Just like when we found that dead bird.
Shut up. That was different.
Let's ask them about Katarina.
So Katarina is your teacher, right?
Nuh-uh. Our teacher's name is Melinda, but she prefers Miss M.
You know, I need to find Miss M really badly. Do you know where she would go if she was ever in trouble?
I don't know.
We have no idea, man.
Oh, there's an anomaly there.
I think you know more. Now would be the time to tell me before you get into trouble.
There's nothing to say, lady.
But Theo,
Alicia, chill. We haven't done anything wrong.
I guess.
How about Maya?
So, did you guys ever hang out with Maya Strand?
Hang out? No way. She didn't really like kids.
She liked me sorta, but this one time, she got real angry with Alicia.
Oh yeah? Why?
I just wanted to try all her stupid stuff.
Alicia was like running around, pressing all the buttons, and Maya totally freaked out.
That sucked. I was just messing around and she started yelling at me.
Yeah, Maya used to be fun. When we were little, she'd talk about history and stuff.
Now she only talks to herself, like a crazy lady.
Not anymore. She's dead, Allie.
Okay, whatever. Sorry, I guess.
Okay, let's ask them about
Do you know
Leonard.
Leonard Dahl?
Who?
He was... Never mind. It doesn't matter.
Oh. About the
I doubt
nutrient
these guys know
chemistry.
anything about that.
Okay.
Do you know what happened
Well,
in the museum
Maya's
last
burger.
week?
Miss M told us in school. She almost cried. I could see tears in her eyes.
My mom was totally freaked out that day. She had to work late again.
She does that a lot? What does she do?
She is the mayor. Every time something bad happens, she has to go and talk to the council.
That's all I need, kids.
Okay, bye!
See ya.
I'm trying to scan them if they have something on them, but apparently not. Let's ask
No
them
need.
about the
I'm sure
picture.
they know who Katerina is.
Okay. About energize.
I don't need to get him energized.
Whoa,
Whoop.
okay, enough sitting around.
Finally. Let's get out of here.
Guess they went deeper into the junk heap to play.
Let's just follow them. This is getting interesting, guys. I really like this.
She's following me closely with her eyes, but her expression is blank. Old pre-collapse cars, likely stripped of all usable parts at this point. The boy looks happy up there in the robot. Old shipping containers, neatly stacked. They look fairly intact. Maybe this area used to be a loading dock, and they precede the junk heap itself. A refrigerator. I don't really feel like opening it, for my nose's sake. I'm surprised I haven't seen many bicycles around. Should be a good mode of transportation around Nordsund. A big old combustion engine exhaust. We don't see many of those around these days. She's following. A big old combustion.
Can I scan these things? Can I energize her
I
again?
don't need to get her energized.
That's... What do we hear now?
A refrigerator.
Energize
That
this.
combination makes no sense.
Energize this.
I don't see how those things work.
How about energize the boy?
I don't need to get him energized. I don't think... She's following me closely with her eyes, but
Hmm. Really
a
anxious.
refrigerator.
There's a normally there. What?
She's getting nervous when I'm walking around here.
Oh,
Something
this
with
is
this
good.
fridge.
This is nice, guys. I think we're.
Well. A hidden switch.
Hey, no one's allowed in there.
I won't harm Miss M, I promise. She and I just need to talk.
Okay.
Oh,
Can't get too close. That's really high voltage. I need to find someone who knows their way around electronics. That power cord seems to be connected to the metal gate. It doesn't look like it can be easily removed.
okay. I'll go ask Walter if he knows how to remove that electricity there. This is actually getting exciting because we have progress. Means if you found an electric gate, it means there's something behind it, right? Okay, I'm gonna ask
Hi
Walter.
again.
Hey there. What can I do you for?
Hey, do you know your way around electronics?
No way! He just happened to accidentally construct a store filled with robots. Let me guess, you flunked Deduction 101?
Don't mind him. Yes, I do know a thing or two about that.
Well, great. I need you to come with me to disconnect the power to a thing. A trap.
Oh, I'd love to help, but I can't leave the store like this. Got an important customer today. Why don't you check with Lisa over by the museum? She can probably help you out.
The woman who was fixing that broken power pole?
Yeah, that's her.
All right, thanks.
Okay,
I'm
that
off. See you
that
later.
makes
Take
sense.
But
Okay, let's go to the museum. Let's talk to Lisa.
Hey, there's an electrified fence in the junk heap. Can you help disconnect it?
I'd love to, but I need to repair this breaker box here first.
Okay, but how long will that take?
Hard to say, but unless this thing miraculously fixes itself, I could be stuck here all day.
Can we fix it with something?
That combination makes no sense.
Huh.
I don't see how those... I don't think extra strength helps.
How about energize?
Whoa, I got it!
Oh,
Finally! Time for a break.
Hey, there's an electrified fence in the junk heap. Can you help disconnect it?
I suppose I have nothing better to do. Lead the way. The system is kind of cranky, so I'll only be able to cut the power briefly. Wait for a window and then do your business, but don't take too long or the power will come back on.
Got it. I'll go check it out and let you know when I'm done.
Okay, good luck.
okay, let's try to go there. Go back there. How would I know that the power is off? Oh, it's now Consultano.
That power cord seems to be connected
Oh,
to the
there you
metal
go.
gate. It doesn't look like it can
Oh.
be easily removed. No need. I should just wait for the electric current to subside and then pass through.
Okay, should I wait? Defense.
Ugh, it's stuck.
There you go. Anyone here?
Don't move. Oh. Wait. Fuck, I was expecting. Ugh. Gah. Well, what are you waiting for? Finish me off then.
Step away from the weapon. Get on your knees and turn around.
Ow! Fuck, this hurts! Oh. Okay, sister. You win.
Oh, this is exciting.
So, you believe that the killer is after you now?
I know he is. He got Maya and Carl. I'm next, obviously.
Let's not forget Leonard Dahl. He was butchered this morning.
Leonard? The recycling guy? Jesus, I had no idea. That's odd.
Odd how?
Because, actually, I have to give you the whole story for it to make sense. Carl and I wanted a child, but I can't. I have viable eggs, but there are other complications.
So let's try to use the second
I
one.
understand your desperation. You took a calculated risk, and it had dire consequences.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened. So anyway, we came into contact with a woman called Maya Strand who claimed that she could help us have a baby. She'd built a replica of an old womb tank. Forbidden technology, of course.
I see. And what did she want in return?
Our help with some of her other shady experiments. The lady was somewhat frail. She couldn't handle much heavy labor. She eventually revealed that she was a self-proclaimed member of the Conduit. Probably figured we had too much to lose to turn her in. She was right.
Yes, I found the conduit connection. Playing with fire.
Yeah, so Carl and I decided to play along until after the birth and then escape Nordsund as a family.
So you merely pretended to sympathize with conduit beliefs, and then Maya was murdered.
Yes, EPOS did it, I'm sure. Those assholes must have found out.
EPOS. That rings a bell.
Earth Preservation Orthodox Society. Anti-tech group. You must have heard of them over at the Bureau. Used to be terrorist classified.
Oh yeah, I remember. So they have a church here in Nordsund?
Yep, near the old mall in Northtown. Big place. They get visitors from all over.
Let's try to use the
So
first
you
one.
think EPOS fanatics are picking you off one by one? Do they know about the child?
Yes, I do, and I pray that they don't. That's why I'm hiding out here, to avoid leading them to the apartment. I was hoping to ambush them myself, and, well, then you came around.
There's a hole in this murder theory, though. Leonard Dahl.
Oh, yeah. No idea how that guy fits into all this. Could be unrelated.
Let's try to use the first one.
Unrelated is improbable, given the historically low murder rate of Nordsund.
I guess. Maybe those dimwit EPOS assassins thought he was one of us, or he got in their way for some other reason.
If all of this is true, why did you take a new name when you came to Nordsund?
It's a long story, but I left a life that was pretty ugly. I had to escape an abusive boyfriend. I needed a fresh start here in Nordsund. The nickname thing just happened. It felt natural, and then, well, I guess it stuck.
That doesn't explain why your relationship with Carl was kept a secret, though.
Carl and I happened really fast. It wasn't so much intentionally kept a secret, it just never became a public thing. When we started collaborating with Maya, we obviously had all the more reason to keep things quiet.
Well, I'm going to give all of this some thought and report to my superior. I'll be back later if I come up with more questions.
Okay, before you go, just the womb tank. The nutrients must be running low by now. Without replenishment, she could be hurt, even die.
You're right. I went by the apartment and the nutrient levels were critical.
Damn it! Maya was supposed to install a replacement canister when she was attacked.
Do you know where she'd keep a thing like that?
I'm not entirely sure, but my guess would be somewhere near the museum.
All right, I'll look into it.
You have no idea how much that means to me. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Can we
Looks
search?
pretty comfy for a place like this. A long-distance radio. It's connected to the roof, so I'm guessing there's an exterior antenna hidden among the junk. A bug-out bag, I'm guessing. High-quality heater. One could get reasonably comfortable here in the winter. A lightweight aluminum pot with some leftover beans inside. You can never really have too much water stored up. A small desk with a layer of dust on it.
Okay, I think we're good here. Let's go back.
I'm gonna head out now. Don't go too far.
In this condition, hardly. I'm gonna need plenty of rest.
You have to admit you had it coming. I'll be back later.
Okay, let's go back. Now we need to find that canister. I think the canister is in the museum. Let's go back to the museum. Last episode we actually searched this part but couldn't do anything. So I don't know. When we talked to the girl, the boy was saying that when the girl was here, she actually pressed all the buttons. So let's try to press all the buttons. Huh.
That combination makes no sense.
Okay. Can we find answer here? We usually find answers in these books. Okay. Pilgrim's Prayer. I am invigorated by my fate. I gaze at the skies to ensure that the path is clear. I strike down my foes, blessed with impeccable aim. I'm nearing my goal and I press for a full day. Okay. Good. Let's try this. So it's saying invigorated, right? Like this. It's a healing tank, and then the sky. I'm gonna press. Okay. And then strike my foe with impeccable aim. And then full day. Okay. What's full day? Probably one rotation. Oh.
Whoa.
That's cool, man. Let's go inside. This is crazy.
Wow, impressive lab. There's gotta be a whole bunch of third-degree infractions in this place. Maya must have conducted her secret illegal experiments here.
There's a lot of stuff in here.
An electronic headset of some kind. Looks turned off. Herbal tea. Maybe from Maya's garden upstairs. A wall filled with machines. There has to be plenty of illegal technology in here.
Mainframe.
This computer must require some kind of hardware key.
Use this key.
I don't see how the...
Okay.
A few different machines for working with audio. Looks like I can play audio tapes here.
Oh, this is the nutrient canister.
Good. I think this is what I need for the womb tank. Feels empty. A big bucket filled with some kind of tubes. Dirty laundry, presumably Maya's. Seems like she made herself comfortable down here. This place was set up to be private. Makes sense, given the circumstances. Various tools for electronics and mechanical work.
Cassette tapes.
There were a couple of tapes here.
Let's listen to them.
A few different machines for working with audio. Looks like I can play audio.
Okay, let's try.
In a dream, I was summoned by the Aesir. I had been chosen to create a new god, and her name was Huldra. She would be conjured in my mind, and the creed, at long last, would become manifest. I awoke in tears, and this vision has stuck with me ever since.
This woman doesn't sound very sane.
An AI superintelligence would essentially be indistinguishable from a god. Infinite intelligence leads to infinite knowledge, and by extension, infinite power. Illness, suffering, even death itself could be turned into obsolete concepts. And what is a god, if not one who has reign over life and death?
Yeah, those are conduit ideas, all right. It smells awful. This must have been here since Maya was killed. Equations of some kind. I can't make sense of them. Various technical drawings. Some of them look similar to the womb tank.
Okay, let's go back to Maya's apartment. And then try to fill the canister.
All right, all filled up.
Okay, let's go. Let's go back to the apartment. I think it goes here.
All right,
Okay.
red light gone. Must have done the trick. Looks like things are working out okay for you in there.
Oh, I could give a nickname. Hahaha. Let's give her a nickname. Oh, I cannot type it. Let's go Peanut.
Little, peanut.
Haha, that's fun.
Peanut?
Oh, shut up.
Makes you think, doesn't it? Seeing a baby like this?
Yeah. It reminds me of everything that happened before.
Same here. But you know, it's not too late.
It is for you, Alex.
It is?
Well, yeah. You're dead.
I am, but you're not. You still have time to make up for what we lost.
I'll use the first one.
I'd like that, but the wounds are still fresh.
I know. I hope you'll find a way to heal soon.
Me too. Painful memories. I should head back to Stina.
Well, let's close this one first. That was sad. Okay, let's go back to the canteen. Oh, that was quick. I think this is going to be the end of day 2.
Ancient England. Right on time.
Councilwoman?
Oh, stop it. That word always makes me feel old. Call me Stina.
All right then, Stina. I have some things to report.
Always straight to the point. You allergic to small talk, kiddo?
Sorry. Been a long day. I just want it to be over.
Well, suck it up. I need to vent. Had an argument with a friend today.
Yeah? What about?
Not important, but we ended up going our separate ways. Isn't it funny how quickly things can change?
I guess.
History, trust, respect. Poof. Gone.
Let's try to use the first one.
I'm sorry to hear that. Hopefully you'll get back in touch one day.
Unlikely. Cranky old crones like me tend not to back down on ultimatums.
So, I wanted to share something else. My augmentations grew stronger this morning. The blue is starting to adapt to my psychology.
Blossoming before my very eyes, are ya? Do tell. What new things can you do?
Let's use the first one.
It's hard to describe, but I can transfer energy to electronic devices and living things.
Sounds trippy. But then again, blue often is. You know, back in the day, I petitioned to have it renamed Ambrosia.
Food of the gods. Not a bad name.
Right? A sign of hubris, someone said. Shouldn't ever forget that we're mere humans, just with a new set of fancy tools.
Then again, without the ambrosia, even the gods would wither and die.
Exactly my point. So, how was this recent experience of yours? Quite a ride for a rookie such as yourself, am I right?
I'll use the second one.
You're being quite inquisitive as to my experiences with Blue. I'd prefer to discuss the case now.
Such professionalism. That'll wear off once you reach my age. Now, let's hear your report. I've heard rumors about quite a grisly spectacle in the recycling center. Ebus, huh? Those guys are gonna be a pain to deal with. First, they're well armed. Second, they got pulled with City Hall. Our beloved mayor recently granted their church embassy status.
Wait, what? So they're out of my jurisdiction?
Not quite. It's one of those legal limbos. Sure, you can force your way in without breaking any laws, but they also have the right to defend themselves from unsanctioned intruders.
That's absurd. In other words, they can gun me down without repercussions.
I wouldn't say that. It's kind of a hassle to dispose of your still warm corpse.
Like this case couldn't get any worse.
No. You're an agent. The creme de la creme of the Central Bureau. Time to act like one. Infiltrate and evade, remember? If you do find evidence that these nut jobs are responsible for the killings, we'll get a diplomatic warrant.
All right. I have to be discreet then, and try to get inside without arousing suspicion.
Bingo. And, well, hope they don't already know who you are. That would make things awkward.
Okay then. I'll get some rest and visit the church in the morning.
Good plan, Agent. Dismissed.
Okay, that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and stay tuned for the next episode.